Rivers State Governor Wike has called on the international community to focus on the forthcoming general elections to stop the planned manipulation by the APC federal government. This is as the British government has declared that it expects the 2019 general elections to be peaceful, free and fair. Governor Wike said it is incumbent on the national community, especially the United Kingdom, United States of America and the European Union, to repeat the 2015 feat when they monitored all the processes. He spoke on Wednesday at the Government House Port Harcourt when he granted audience to the British High Commissioner to Nigeria, Katrina Liang.
So we appeal, just like to the British, to the Three office, to UK, we appeal to the international community that Nigeria is important in Africa. And what happens to Nigeria to a extent affects the African continent. And so it's key that they should focus and put an eye in this election in Nigeria. This is not the first time they have done that. In 2015, the European Union, the United States, and the UK participated very well in the 2015 election.
He said that the failed APC federal government was foisted on the country by the Western powers.
I used to accuse the head of political that this government was brought in by the Western powers. She denied it. I said, well, you're entitled to deny, but we know. And now see where we are.
While declaring that the government and people of Rivers State are committed to peaceful polls, Governor Wike charged the United Kingdom to prevail on INEC and security agencies not to manipulate the elections.
So we appeal to you to talk to INEC, because the major problem we have is INEC and security agencies, in particular police and army. They should allow Nigerians to vote freely. They should allow Nigerian votes to be counted. Then you will see that people will be happy. But any attempt to go and begin to shortchange people, to manipulate the process, nobody knows. I cannot control what happens everywhere.
Governor Wike said the plot by the APC federal government to shut down internet and communication access would make it impossible for the international community and stakeholders to monitor the elections.
And with the way they are going, by trying to see that they shut down some communication gadgets, how will you know what is going on? And so nobody can hold me responsible when I cannot communicate to find out what is happening and to talk to people. Listen, don't do this, because I can't communicate. They shut down all the communication gadgets so that you will not be able to know what's happening.
The governor said that there can be no violence if elections are free and fair. He regretted that the legal outlet for seeking redress has been destroyed by the APC federal government through the attacks on the judiciary.
There cannot be violence when the election is free and fair. What brings violence is when people want to manipulate the process. Then people who want to react or resist. In doing that, violence erupts, which is not necessary. Sometimes people would have said, okay, let's seek a redress at the law courts. But people are afraid because the judiciary has been intimidated. They've made the judiciary to be afraid. And so even where you're having hope to seek redress, it's no longer possible.
Earlier, British High Commissioner to Nigeria, Katrina Liang, encouraged all stakeholders to work towards peaceful and credible polls.
To take the temperature prior to the elections, to encourage everyone we meet to go for a peaceful, credible, free and fair election.
She said Rivers State is important to the country, pointing out that peaceful polls in the state will have positive multiplier effects.
We know how important this state is for the elections in Nigeria, and a peaceful election here will be very important for the elections overall.
The British High Commissioner to Nigeria, Katrina Liang, added that she was also in the state to acquaint herself with the environmental challenges facing the state.
The issues around the Niger Delta. Obviously, we have very big economic interest here with Shell as one of the major partners here. So we wanted to understand how their business is going, and some of the issues around the environmental challenges in the Goni region. So looking at the two issues around economic development, the environment, and of course livelihoods for the people of this region. So